No.
Hello, and welcome back to Manfred Von Karma, godly prosecutor. Here we have the judge making a very decision.
But I thought this was my show!
Not anymore.
God,
You both stop arguing.
God damn it! I think I hate you even more. God. Let's see. Man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man?
Objection. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
He's making up words like the white boy again.
I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it.
Fine,
If you can.
What?
Mr.
Oh,
Wright,
no!
I have to pay you a penalty.
My first penalty in this whole game! Damn it!
That's because you...
That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say?
Believe in yourself!
Okay, let's see. God. Okay, I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's the only piece of the... Wait
That's the only
minute.
new one.
Look. Okay,
Well, first it's night.
that almost crashed there. Anyway. So, the camera couldn't take a picture, but apparently she could.
With her mind's eye.
I see something with her. Objection! Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? Yeah, what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took?
What even is it, Nickelback?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Sal? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
I am Superman!
Better.
Mr. Wright has a point.
You ever heard of telescopic vision?
How'd you like that, Manfred Von Karma? I got a point.
Objection! I also have a point. See this pencil? It's going in your eye.
My eye! God damn it! Medic!
Are you quite done? Because I have some rather, suspicious things to say. Because that's not what I told her to say in the testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself!
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant? Can you see the
Defendant?
I'm gonna quit.
Fucking I quit. Just like judges packs his shit and leaves.
I'm acquitting myself from court.
Of course. I said I could and I meant I could.
And please testify as the circumstances of your circumstances of your stating.
I
Excuse me.
did it. I finally found a hole in Miss Von Karma. In Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Please, that's my daughter.
Found a hole in her. That just makes it worse.
Oh god. You're right. It was cold now and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
That's another change to the testimony. You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
What are binoculars? Says the judge, not understanding what a digital camera is. Because this game came out in like 2000.
Why did you bring binoculars? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Every single time I contradict it, just like, oh, my Superman! Oh! I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case.
I mean, it took the photo. It's pretty relevant. You can't say that
Shut
for
up.
certain.
Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? You believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. I smell bullshit, but sure.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. See this? I have another pencil, and you've got a spare eye.
Oh, Mr. Wright. I hope you have a cane and a walking dog.
Yes, I want to press further about the camera. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you'll testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. I call bullshit. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
No.
She just made an oof sound.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Oh shit, I know what it is. Why did it take me this long to figure it out?
Oh,
Show
God.
evidence.
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Well, it couldn't possibly be Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article. By 3 samurai dogs.
Is that
Gordy?
Winston Payne?
Oh, the sighting of Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down to the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Oh, my nipples. Oh, well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. I am a very serious man. Here's the proof that the witness has tried to photograph Gordy to the lake.
Shouldn't that be me saying that, not the judge? Which is really strange.
It should be.
Well, in any case. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera.
I imagine he just threw the camera at the judge. Like, take this!
Take that!
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged.
Can we just talk about how this newspaper is called Hot News? Because, like, it's either Hot News or they don't have a branding and it's just they sort of put them out somewhere.
Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Oh, she's fucking weird. Water.
Fucking cryptids.
I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Oh yeah, you were. You can't hide it from me. You were doing it. You can't.
Objection.
God,
Stop
God
badgering.
damn it.
Wait, is this badgering the witness? Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there. I was trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly.
Then why didn't you object, you piece of shit?
Because I wanted to see who failed. What you just used was several minutes of our time to prove. is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Who would do that? It's not like I'm a Dracula.
Hi!
Oh, I'm sorry, I am a Dracula. Anyway, but as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? I don't want to look like a fucking weirdo, Your Honor. Please advise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm gonna spot it. And when I do, I'm going to object the shit out of it. You can bet your ass.
If you really want to spot something, here, have a spot the difference puzzle.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. I dropped out of uni. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. And that's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking... Ooh, excuse me. Well, I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fly.
Fry.
Hope to
Very
fly.
well, Mr. Wright.
I told you to say fry, not
Cross-examine
fly.
the witness. Stop interrupting me or we'll bitch slap you out of this court.
I'll bitch slap you first.
Oh, you wanna fucking bring it on then, Mr. Dracula, blah blah blah.
Yes.
I'd like to think that
1v1.
Manfred Von Karma is literally just got the same face as the judge, except that he's just taken his beard and put it on the back of his head.
What, you don't like my swept back mullet? Question mark. I don't think I have a mullet. Anyway, the witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a student or a photographer, sorry, I had to reboot, has no bearing on this case.
Prosecutor.exe has malfunctioned and needs to close.
There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. I have no testicles to defend myself in this court. I am just being swayed.
That would be a first.
Very funny.
See, I can make jokes too.
You understand it is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem in the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce your verdict at the time. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright.
You see that, Mr. Wright?
Understood.
That was orange text.
Understand.
That means you fucked.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's see what's wrong with this testimony. That doesn't matter. This definitely doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Again, I can't get over how there were multiple gunshots.
That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's and I heard another gunshot.
Don't know what that means.
Damn it. That isn't it. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction of that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are the How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now? That sounds so fucking weird to say.
Related. Yeah. They aren't, are they?
Not at all. You fucking mob. Please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh boy!
I don't think that won me any
that?
points with the judge.
You've only got 3 exclamation marks left.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something.
Shot. Also, that fucking gun shot 3 bullets.
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. For sake. I was about to lose, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? You're giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
W. So the screen froze. Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Wasn't much else to look at. I called... Right. I'm just gonna abuse this beautiful thing called a save state.
Wait, you're save stating my trial?
I have to use Desmumi functions to beat Von Karma.
How dare you?
There wasn't much else to look at. I don't think
I'll hold you in contempt of court for this.
What?
I should maybe bring up the gun that shot literally 3 fucking times.
Yeah,
There needs to be a reason why. Is it gun that was fired 3 times?
I can only
You
think
keep
of
constantly saying that they shot twice.
the 3rd time is when the Gordy turned up the 1st time, I think, right?
There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched them both the whole time. Okay, there we go. That was the right one. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? Come on, put them up. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Rada rada! Rada rada! Rada rada!
You was right.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well... Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart. Isn't that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure that I was watching that boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof!
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Objection! Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. That is not something I would expect Manfred Von Karma to say, I'll be honest.
Manfred Von Karma does not take shit from nobody.
I would have gone with, shut your noise, void woman.
Shut your voice box. Close off your vocal cords. Take that neck of yours and, I don't know, toss it in the nearest corner. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Oh my. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but she should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why would Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. And this is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Fuck's sake, man.
Bow,
evidence.
bow wow.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection. Because it does not exist.
What are
Yeah,
y'all
that's
talking
right.
about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old coot. You old fool.
Red.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Shit.
Just gonna scrunch my arm a bit.
Like a drug addict or something.
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Oh, the court theme. Oh, yes.
Objection. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied, motherfucker.
How fucking dare you?
We're just supposed to show the enlargements to the court.
Oh, yeah, bitchin'. Here it is.
No, my wang!
He still cannot see who is firing this.
You know what's wrong with this?
What?
Okay, I know what's wrong with this photo. Do you
I
know
know.
what's wrong with this photo?
I also know what's wrong with this photo.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with this photo.
Oh, no, you mentioned it earlier, Iffy. Don't worry. You actually guessed. Anyway.
Nice.
Hey, what?
You'll notice. Anyway. You're lying, Iffy.
It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Right. That's the graph.
There has to be something.
Yeah. Alright.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And now you've got a giant Little good that has done for anyone. That's why I requested she not show it.
It doesn't mean that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously. Duh. Duh.
I like to close the cross-examination on with a lot of heart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to blah blah blah?
Yeah, suck my dick. That's what I'm saying here. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. Mondo dick sucking. What else could possibly be required?
I think, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this! There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, really bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
But what might that be?
Can't not laugh at it.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing! I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Is it his hand?
Oh yeah.
I wonder. It's almost as
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? Not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
he's got a gun.
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does... Okay.
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts.
Just
the
like
pistol.
This man's left hand does what on the enlargement?
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand.
Dun dun dun!
Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, hey, look,
Right.
right.
Rada.
After everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, Jesus fucking Christ, rada my ass. I would like to reconvene this court of law.
Oh, big words.
Mr.
Oh.
Wright.
I've got problems with those. I'm a judge.
Oh, bitch, both of you question my ways of speaking again.
Never become a judge, Iffy.
I don't
Yes,
want to.
Your Honor.
I don't want to run into fucking Von Karma. You have given us defensive proof today. You now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Miss Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Time to go for ours? Larry! Yes!
Larry,
That's right, it was Larry Butts!
Just for the record, I'm gonna save a state. And I'm gonna actually hit Larry. Wait, I can't do that! Sacrifice one friend to save another? What's the point?
Well, Mr. Wright, your answer? You better not give me that Larry.
Okay, anyway, the victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Rada.
order!
I just...
So you're saying that the victim committed seppuku? Suicide.
Yes, Your Honor! Well, it's Sudoku, but yes. I can think of no other explanation.
Wait, Sudoku, that's what these numbers in boxes mean. I was confused.
I thought this was a crossword puzzle.
It does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection. I'm so very...
So very what?
sorry. I'm very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is not the answer. You should seek help in these situations.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot.
Distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further away.
Cut out at a meter, but yeah.
Was further than a meter away. God damn it.
A meter?
Rebooting Prosecutor.exe.
That's 3 feet.
No man has 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Red. You okay with a courtroom full of schnitzel?
Oh, Jesus.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure that I can't fucking read. Are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of the occurrency.
Yeah, I know, I heard. Of course. I had already considered the possibility of...
A possibility.
Yes, possibility. I'll admit, it's not ideal, but yes.
I see. Very well, let me just state my opinion. Concerning the situation, it should have had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth.
That's right.
However, the prints on the gun reveals the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. If I would like to suspend proceeding of this trial for the day.
What the bitch?
What the
Court
shit?
orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter.
Alright.
Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This is all. The court is adjourned.
Fuck out the courtroom.
November 26, 1:15 p.m. The Sitting Court defended lawyer number 2.
Whew, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened up there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta White's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course...
Lotta White?
Lots of... maybe. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition is added to the court record.
Almost read that for defecation.
Lotta's defecation. Alright.
She did defecate from the mouth a lot.
I guess we'll be doing this next time.
Wait, was it?
No.
On,
I don't think. I'd like.
On apparently Manfred Von Karma, godly prosecutor.
That's right. Get that right, you bitch.
Alright. And cut.